I'm Johnny Keener. We're happy to have Stephanie Strange here this evening. So let's talk about your songwriting a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Can you tell me, when did you start writing songs?
Yeah, I started writing songs when I was 8 or 9.
Oh yeah.
With Tiger Eyes. The first song I ever wrote.
Tiger Eyes.
Tiger Eyes, yes.
Can you hum a few bars of Tiger Eyes? You remember that one?
I do.
Lay it on us.
Your eyes glow like lightning, they dance in the moonlight. Your eyes glow like lightning, like a tiger in the night. And when you look at me with those tigers in your eyes, I melt away over and over again.
You met somebody with tigers in their eyes.
I didn't. I think that's how I how pop songs
You were just
written.
making that up.
Yeah, listening to
Ideally.
the radio. Yes.
You were waiting for the day that
Yeah.
you met that person with tigers in their eyes.
Yes, exactly.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm getting the era a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, a little Paul Abdul.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah. That's general.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
It's great.
So that I wrote, and that was sort of my one-hit wonder
Yeah.
for my childhood.
Yeah.
And then, my family still sings it to me.
Great.
And then I started writing again when I was 17 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
I did choir, and I hated it. And I had singing lessons,
Mm-hmm.
and I hated it. And I was a poor student, really not good discipline.
Right.
But thank God I was forced into doing it. And
Yeah.
then my mom said, when you turn 18, you can quit choir, and you can quit lessons, but you can't. And I quit. I just said, okay, I quit. As soon as I turned 18, she said, you can't stop singing. So she got me a guitar. And then I started writing music.
Great.
Not good music, but.
Of course. Yeah. No,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm teaching a songwriting class, and I'm telling them the first thing you have to understand is that all of your songs are going to be terrible for a while.
You have to be okay
and
with
you
it.
can't quit because they're terrible, because then they won't be after you've done enough of them or something. For the most part, that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a general process that you write with, or is it all over the place a little bit?
It's all over the place within my range of my ability.
Yeah.
Which is limited. Vocally, I can really do most of the things I want to do.
Yeah.
The guitar is a different beast. I've been slow to learn it more. And on one hand, it's been great because my songwriting doesn't fit into a form, a mold.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just do things and I don't know what it is, so I don't know what the next thing to do is, so I do something different. But I'm learning more of it, and as I'm needing to sort of stretch out just enough to start doing some newer things. So a lot of times I'll just put my fingers down and for a while and spend some time with that, and then something really basic will come out of it, and then the words will start to flow. Maybe I've had a story in my head, or maybe it's just something that sounds like what I'm playing.
Right.
And then it kind of goes from there, and I build it.
Yeah. Well, there's always I always get a pretty strong sort of. You take a lot of care in your lyrics. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
There's a real writerly bent there, and I know this about you.
Yes.
That you're a very good writer of short stories and things like that as well, and I definitely get that. And I mean, I feel like there's a little bit of there's definitely a theatricality to your songs.
Yes.
A little bit.
That's more recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's brought that about, do you think?
Just getting more comfortable in the music and really committing to the stories that I'm writing that go with the music.
Uh-huh.
It just made more sense and to do it all the way.
Right.
And that's what the lyrics were lending themselves to anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't pack as much of a punch if it's not. And I'm dramatic. I'm very dramatic.
Don't be afraid to show that, right?
No, no.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to be dramatic in one place without punishment. It's in music.
It's right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
So I can save it for the rest, pull it back a little bit, and then I just get to let it all out when I sing.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's great.